Welcome back to the Four Dudes with Dicks podcast. Oh,
Matt, you know that's not the
wait, sorry, that was our other podcast.
Sorry,
that's
the other
one. Sorry, we forgot. Okay, guys, welcome back to the Yes Perfect podcast. Well, we'll talk about anything but politics. Anything. I mean, anything but politics.
Everything is anything and everything.
Sorry, I forgot everything. Sorry, I only said anything.
Anything and everything that is not politics, and this includes everything.
Okay, so here we go, episode 3. I mean, we made it 2 episodes in. I feel like, we're doing good.
We're at a decent spot.
We're
getting there.
We're getting there.
People know that this exists, unlike a lot of the other stuff that we put out on the internet.
Yeah, no one finds that shit.
Yeah, no, but it's all about this,
Since we're only on our 3rd podcast, everyone please say your name.
Matt here, I did the intro.
Joey.
Vinnie, I'm the brash one.
And I'm Alex. I talk about really weird and stupid shit.
He does, and it's great.
That's the fucking truth.
And he also has the best questions at the end.
I do, always. So stay tuned.
Yes!
Can I say, we're recording this in person this time. Usually we're doing it over the internet. So the audio is going to sound a lot more clean and clear.
We hope.
Hopefully.
Yeah, seriously. This should sound better.
We're just recording with one mic.
Yeah.
So
this is all a test. We're still trying to figure out how we want to record, what to use, what works best, what doesn't. So bear with us because, we're going to go through some changes. This is only our 3rd episode, so, changes are going to happen.
We're still kind of feeling things out, but we'll find what we like best.
We're having fun though.
Yeah.
No, it is a blast
great.
to do. Even editing.
I've been looking forward every day we're not recording, I've been looking forward to just doing the next one.
And I love trying to find funny things to talk about and all that. But editing has been really easy just because most of it's just entertaining, even though I already know what's talked about. It's just fun to hear what we said and our responses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like listening back to our podcast just to improve.
Mm-hmm. What we could work on.
Listen to what we've done just improve on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that too when the first episode came out. I was away for the weekend, and as soon as I saw that it came out on social media, I don't remember which one of you posted it first, but I remember as soon as I saw it, I went. I think you either sent it to the group on Spotify, sent it to the group on messages, and I immediately dropped everything and I clicked and I listened to it, even though I was a part of a massive group conversation with 7 other people.
At a restaurant.
No, I wasn't at a restaurant.
Oh, it was just in the hotel room?
Yeah, no, it wasn't even in a hotel. It was in the Airbnb. So yeah, we were all in the living living room of the Airbnb. Everyone's talking, everyone's doing their thing, and I'm just sitting there with my headphones in,
chilling.
Yeah, listening, covering my mouth whenever I laugh, and then I realized shit, I'm in a room with 7 other people. But they didn't know I was here anyway, so that's fine.
To be honest, I listened to it at work, just while I'm walking around doing my business, not taking a shit. I meant working, but you could listen to it while you're on the toilet if you wanted to. But I listened to it, and like you guys said, I liked listening back to it. One, because I think it was a really good episode, especially for a first episode. Mm-hmm. But also, I need to improve on my porn jokes, my sex jokes, my dirty jokes.
I mean, obviously, that's what keeps this operation going.
And then I gotta check off the ones I've already made and stuff like that. So
he does it for scientific purposes.
Oh, of course, research, and for the fact that I love doing this. It's pretty fun. But yeah, I mean, it's just we want you guys to grow with us, to learn to love us. If you don't already, go fuck yourself.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, Alex.
And then come back here after you're pleased. And we'll be here. Moist.
Okay, who's gonna try to follow that one up?
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, no, I can't think of anything.
So today's episode probably won't stay to one topic. This is going to be kind of
an open discussion type thing where we kind of just jump from topic to topic. I don't know, kind of just talking about.
Which is kind of in the nature of this podcast.
We're all just we pretty much each have a thing we want to talk about today. We're going to get to that and then, see where the wind takes us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, think that we're literally just a bunch of friends sitting around talking in front of a microphone. That's all we're doing.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, I tell these jokes no matter what.
Welcome to the eavesdropping podcast.
Yeah, you're the little fly.
It's
in the
literally
wall.
like you're the FBI listening in through Joey's webcam.
Hi FBI.
Hey, what's going on, FBI guys?
So what's today's date?
30th, June
Okay.
30th.
Sunday, June 30th.
I just wanted to date
The
the
last day of
podcast.
June. Episode 3.
I know Spider-Man comes out in what, 2 days?
God,
Or it comes out tomorrow, technically.
It does. It comes out tomorrow night, midnight.
And you're seeing it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm seeing it Wednesday.
Loser. I'm seeing it on Tuesday.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh,
The
wow.
reason I'm like so excited is because this is the first Marvel movie or like movie in general that I've got to see before or get to see before you.
Oh, that's your excitement?
Because I feel like I can't go on Twitter knowing you're there. Cause I'm like, oh no.
Like-
Don't spoil it. I
I don't know. You're always
Dude,
like, it's
are
a
you
good
s-
movie. I'm like, that's too much.
All I do
I
is
wish-
I literally go, hey, it's a great movie.
That's
I
too
wish
much.
I
That's
could-
too much information.
I wish I could stay humble and be like, I've never been to like a private screening, but that's totally false because I have been to a good amount of private screenings before because I have my godfather works in the industry with a distributing company, I think is what it is. And
He thinks.
I have no idea what exactly it is he does, but he was able to get us into a bunch of I'm
Like
not
press
sure if they were
screenings?
public screenings or if I'm just flapping my gums here.
No way, my cousin-in-law does that.
Yo, that's crazy. But yeah, he's been able to get us into a good amount of early screenings.
Any like
Primarily-
notable movies?
I saw I believe the first Iron Man was
Ooh.
like that.
Did you see
Um,
You
Inside
saw
Out?
Duff.
Inside Out, the Duff was terrible. They haven't all been home runs.
Me and Kate, I think, went to that one Into the Woods, that one thing where it's a musical with a
yeah,
big
yeah.
movie.
Oh.
We got to see that. That was pretty interesting.
We saw Tangled. We saw Inside Out. I will never forget Inside Out.
Dude, that was so good.
That was a fun experience. Yeah. So we saw Inside Out. We saw. Want to say we saw Frozen.
Okay.
I want to say, but I'm not entirely sure. I remember we used to go a lot more than we go now because they used to do the screenings at the theater that we normally go to, but not anymore because they don't do them in there anymore. So we have to go into the city, and it's just like no.
I want to say one thing since you dated this podcast. Happy Pride Day.
I feel like that should have been the
Is
first
it?
thing one of us said.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's Pride
today
today.
is Pride. The parade is happening where we live. I don't know if a lot of states have it, but
They should.
I think California is kind of the
Think-
home state.
I think
for-
New York has one.
yeah,
They do.
'cause I'm an advocate for gay rights.
Of course. I think we all are.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us personally are, but we don't hate anyone who is.
No.
I know people who are, and
I
they're
also-
awesome people.
Yes.
They're humans. We're all humans. We all
Yeah.
love each other.
Yep.
It's like Logic said.
Love is love.
You know the words to that song, right?
Which one?
That everybody the original that fuck I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, everybody people, everybody bleed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody needs some. Everybody love. Everybody know how it goes.
exactly.
Mhm.
Just like that.
Um,
So listen to Logic, people. His name is literally Logic. It only makes sense.
it's logical. But anyway,
Totally.
yeah. So happy Pride to those who celebrate, enjoy, or I hope you enjoyed your weekend because you're obviously listening to this afterwards. But yeah, peace, love, and positivity.
And for those of you that don't celebrate it, why? I just realized that 4 straight guys probably aren't the best panel to talk about gay pride. We're all
But we're all advocates for
well, yeah, but like,
gay rights. So I mean, if anything, it is nice that
we are
straight men are saying it's okay
Yeah.
to love
I mean,
someone of the same sex.
yeah, I guess that's true.
And I actually don't count this as politics
Some people
because we're not talking about the legalization of it.
We're just talking.
We're just talking about the
it's
fact that
okay.
people
We're
are
advocating
just-
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
like
Yeah.
if we were to say gun rights, politics.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's totally politics. By the way, the National Rifle Association. I have
many
many choice words for them.
No politics.
I wasn't gonna get into it. I was just gonna say I have many choice words for them.
He hit my tattoo. It hurts.
Good. Fuck
And how
you.
long since you got that?
I don't know.
6.
Too long.
few
It shouldn't
months.
hurt.
I like your tattoo.
Thank you.
It's good.
It's really cool.
So what if they put little? For those of you who didn't get that, I made a joke in our first podcast, but my audio on my end was so messed up that it didn't make it in. So I was gonna make it again, but I'll spare you, Joey. I'll spare you.
He said my tattoo should have had dicks on it.
Okay, it's a Pokemon tattoo, and I said, what would your reaction be if you looked and the tattoo artist gave each one a realistic-looking penis for what that Pokemon's penis would look like? And that got cut out, and I was a little butthurt.
I'm sorry.
Matt cut that.
No, but I get why. I get why, but,
It's not that I wanted to cut. It's just sometimes, like, you have to choose, like, okay, do I want the quality over, I don't know. It was just
the quality over the comedy.
Yeah, for sure.
I had to make a choice, we're keeping this
That's
in now.
always good.
I still love you, bro.
Thank you.
It's also okay to say I love you to your bros.
Yeah.
It's okay to say I love you to anyone. Remember
Yeah.
that.
That's basically what we're trying to get at here.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, Joey, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
VidCon's coming up. This is
Gross.
the first year in a while you haven't gone.
Yeah, this would have been year 4 I would go.
Wow.
I saw everyone who's going this year,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, shit, I should have gone.
I feel like last year was kind of like the worst year.
Last
I don't
year
know
was
if I
dead.
can say that because I didn't go to any of the others, but I went last year and it wasn't for me. I can just say that.
The whole area is open now. Like, they have a whole second building to the convention center.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. More bullshit.
Dude, it was confusing. When me and Matt went, it was so fucking confusing.
Yeah,
dude. We didn't know where to go. So it was like, go here, and then we had to go into the new building and go downstairs to get our passes.
Basically, what I'm saying is, fuck VidCon. Let's just go on a 3-day Disney trip instead.
Amen.
I mean, that's what me and Matt did.
Yeah.
But listen, if we ever got invited, I'm going.
I mean, well, yeah, if we get invited,
Yeah, I'm
we kinda...
going for Disney.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you do.
But in all honesty, if we're ever invited to like VidCon or something, like if the podcast ever did get big, I would go.
Of course.
But as a fan of
I don't want to be
YouTube-
rude.
as a fan of YouTube and stuff,
No. As just a casual fan, it's hard.
for me,
It's hard to
it's
go.
not something. We just walked around the hall all day, and it was boring.
Yeah, it was too commercial.
I've never been.
The first year
You're
I
not missing
went,
much.
it was great. The
I
first
bet.
year
I mean, that's why you went again.
When I went with Bryce, it was great. Then when me and Vinny went, it was
Not as
okay.
good.
I mean,
It wasn't that great. I
Vinny
was
at Disneyland every fucking
I
day.
was at Disneyland a lot. I blew a lot of money.
I don't blame you though.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
Blew a lot of money.
I mean, it wasn't for me. Maybe for some people it's for them. For me
no.
personally, it was just too much, too commercial, like too many just like trying to promote products and all that.
It's owned by Viacom now, though.
So that makes a lot of sense.
It might be very different this year.
Maybe.
Or
I
it
don't
could
know.
suck
Because
worse.
they just acquired it last year, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, so is there a second round on TanaCon, or what's up with that?
I can guarantee you that the answer to that question is no.
She puts the con in TanaCon, am I right?
We were there when it happened, right, Tanner?
We were there, but we didn't go to TanaCon. I don't think. Did we see any of it?
We saw people.
We saw like a line. That's all we saw, though, right?
We saw people. We saw just pissed off kids
Yeah.
with condoms. That was weird.
That
Because that's what they were giving out.
Yeah.
At
dude.
TanaCon, they were giving out
Hey,
condoms
safe sex is important, everyone.
It is, but
to like 15-year-olds.
I mean, at least they're not like 10-year-olds.
I mean, hey, they need to know about safe sex eventually, so...
They do.
TanaCon was a disaster.
I mean, at least she went out and tried it, but I don't think she did it the right way. Obviously.
She got invited to VidCon this year.
I know, she's going.
Yeah.
I think. I mean,
Oof.
yeah, it failed, but shout out to her for trying at least.
Yeah.
She tried something.
Good
It
on her, yeah.
failed miserably. But
You know what I would go to?
Hmm.
That I believe is happening this
Minecon?
year? No. Is the Logan Paul KSI fight in the U.S.
Wait,
is
they're doing
happening.
it?
I thought they weren't
This year.
doing it.
I thought they
They
got.
are?
I thought they got it canceled. I thought.
Well,
it
yeah, I
wasn't
thought
happening.
Logan just posted a video, I believe it was yesterday, when he challenged everyone that he's the fastest YouTuber
That's
in
a
a race.
lie.
He said, you've seen me do athletic things, like my fight against
KSI.
the British SoundCloud rapper, as he called him. And he said, I believe he mentioned in that video that he'd be fighting him again this year.
I'm down to go to that.
Oh, I'd go. It'd be in LA,
I watched,
which was a little
I
far.
watched the whole. Did we all watch it?
Yeah, I think
I didn't-
we
I
were
didn't
here
watch
when
it.
it happened. No, we were
No.
here.
We were here
other
for the
one.
KSI Weller fight.
Yeah, that's the one we were.
That
here
one
for.
was good.
They both were pretty good. I mean, the last one wasn't as good, but I mean, it's still
felt
entertaining.
great. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the
would go.
Weller fight was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But since we brought up that fight, what do you guys feel about Logan challenging all YouTubers that he is the fastest YouTuber?
I mean, I don't doubt that he's fast.
I want Usain Bolt to make a YouTube channel just so we can be like, shut up, young boy.
I want Jack Black to race.
I was about to say
yes!
that. Just for the meme. It'd
For
be
the
hilarious.
memes! Jablitsky.
I did like
Paul.
how he made a little dig towards Jake. How Jake tweeted like, "Oh, I'll put 300,000 on it." And then Logan made a comment like, "Little brother, I don't think you have 300,000 to spare on that." So I thought that was a little funny.
Big oof, that hurts.
No, do you think he's the fastest though?
I think he's quick. I don't doubt that he's athletic. The dude is ripped.
Yeah.
And is jacked, but he's tall. He has longer legs. But do I think he's the fastest? Probably not.
No.
There's someone out there on YouTube who could probably beat him, but
I think Juju Smith-Schuster makes YouTube videos.
he does.
Well, Ryan Trihan.
You can get Juju on it.
Yeah, he would.
Juju, do us all a favor and shut this man up for good.
But I mean, like Ryan Trahan was a cross-country runner, but he was a runner nonetheless. So I feel like he might put up a chance. He's obviously not as big.
I wonder how fast Casey Neistat is.
He challenged him.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh,
I know,
shit,
I know
look at that.
he used to go on
replied.
runs, yeah.
The race scene around the world, I guess.
I'd watch that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd watch
But he's
it.
more of a distance runner, I feel like.
He is.
But I mean, that's still a runner. So
What are they doing? Just like a 100-meter sprint or whatever it is?
It might be a lap. I'm not sure.
Okay, I
Because
mean,
in the video, he was running a lap.
that
But
changes
obviously
everything.
that
Like a
doesn't-
lap from like just a few hundred meters to a lap, that changes a lot because
It does.
You need the
You can
stamina.
be quick, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It kind of just depends on the
Yeah.
person themselves, though. But that'd be interesting to watch. I'd definitely watch that.
Yeah, because you do need the stamina while you're divorcing Harris Ford in the Porsche with the floorboards.
God damn it, I was gonna make that joke.
But when you're sweating, you just start using too many napkins.
You cut him right after he took a damn sip.
No, I didn't have it in my.
You weren't drinking it at the moment.
Yes, exactly.
So who's the best YouTube channel out right now?
Ours, duh.
Well, besides ours.
If I'm saying honestly, I'd say the Try Guys.
I've been watching an absolute shit ton of Markiplier recently because he came out with a series on the. I will hit you with your tattoo again, boy. Let me talk. Okay, so I've been watching a lot of Markiplier lately because he had his whole series on the Five Nights at Freddy's VR game that we
that
talked
was
about
awesome.
in the last. It was amazing.
That was awesome.
I loved it.
I never watched his series.
It was great.
I watched Matt Pat's live streams.
No.
Watch Markiplier.
Yes. Markiplier, that was fucking hilarious.
It's your boy, Marky Moo. And all right, I mean, I'm just gonna before I start quoting everything, I'm just gonna ask you to move on.
Okay, my top 2 YouTubers right now, Jablinski. I think he brought back like that classic old school YouTube with like his style of vlogs. I mean, it's just entertaining as hell. And Mr. Beast. You can't hate on Mr. Beast.
You really can't. He's like the most genuine dude. He's so nice.
He's just so humble
He
and everything.
seems cool.
He's the reason why I got into streaming because I wanted him to sauce me some money. No, I'm just kidding. No, don't actually do that, please. Watch it be just like it'll randomly be like, hey, so you called me out on a podcast? I'm like, no, I didn't call you out. I just mentioned you that
I just want your money.
So the 2 YouTubers I've been watching, PewDiePie, obviously.
You can't hit on Pewds.
You can't.
No.
Can.
I mean, you
You
can.
shouldn't.
You can.
You can, but you really shouldn't.
No.
He's the only thing keeping. Is that still going on or?
No, it's done.
No.
Okay.
T-Series already passed 100 mil.
Shit.
But yeah, PewDiePie and John Campia. He does like a
the table.
movie
Yeah.
show every
No,
day.
yeah.
I
like him.
watch
He's
him
entertaining.
every day.
Yeah, he's good.
Every day live
I
stream
enjoy his
happens.
channel.
I try and catch it.
Oh, another one for like I've been watching a ton of What Culture Wrestling very, very recently. For those of you that don't know, which is probably all of you, I'm a wrestling nerd. I love watching professional wrestling. Yes, I understand. It's fake.
Emphasis
Well,
on the nerd.
like, I understand, it's fake. And I'm like, well, so is Game of Thrones, so go fuck yourself. And, so let me like what I like, and I'll let you like what you like, okay?
It has a
So
point.
just shut up. But anyways, Yes, I've been watching a shit ton of What Culture Wrestling and watching their daily news show with their two lovable hosts. And yeah, I've been watching an absolute shit ton of them recently. I'd say they're probably one of my favorites.
But see, like, I have favorite YouTubers in different categories. Well, meaning there's two, like...
But just list them off then.
There's the health and fitness side that I watch, which would be Matt Lane Fitness. Such a great guy. I've talked to him personally. He's awesome. And I want to say it's Matt Does Fitness, another Matt, which is kind of funny. And then MixMatt, he's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
But then I have, like, you know, the other side, like the Try Guys, the Curtis Connor and Danny Gonzalez type. Those are actually my three favorite ones to just watch when I'm bored and I need a little laugh. I'd say that the Try Guys, though, and their podcast is amazing. I know it's weird to mention another podcast on a podcast, but
you got to show love.
They're killing the game. I'll say that. Their podcast is awesome.
Was Curtis Connor the country TikTok guy?
Yes, he was the country TikTok
guy. God, that video is hilarious. I remember when my sister showed me. That shit is funny.
It's fire.
It's pretty funny.
I showed my fiance and she loved it.
Yeah.
Red and Link are also just amazing as well. I
yeah.
think they're just like classic YouTube. You know, when you think of YouTube,
right?
you just think of Red and Link, Good Mythical Morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Their podcast is pretty dope too, actually.
Yeah.
Ear Biscuits.
I haven't listened to Ear Biscuits in a while.
I listened. I ran out of podcasts and things to listen to. So
I forgot about David Dobrik.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, David Dobrik.
You can't. How do you forget about David Dobrik?
I don't know.
You of all people.
because it wasn't in our scripted vlog to remember to do it. No, I like him.
I mean,
but
he makes entertaining videos. What
yeah.
can I say? Like, they're super entertaining.
Guy puts a lot of work into his.
He
videos.
does. I respect him for that.
it
Yeah.
so much.
he's putting in the work for sure.
I honestly wish I could say I listen to a lot of other podcasts, but all the other ones that I listen to, aside from this one, are all sports related.
We ever mention? Oh no, I think we did.
What?
Which logo is who or which channel is who? Does
Mine's
our
the
audience
bee
know
with the freaking wings.
Yeah, so Alex is the top left, Vinnie is the bottom left, Matt is bottom right,
The one that says Matt.
Joey
Yeah.
is top right.
Yeah.
I feel like at least just so they know who's who.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, if you go check out our channels or any of our social media.
If anything, what you got to do is you have the logo here for the podcast. When you're looking for us on other social medias, you could just look for those logos.
Yes,
other
yeah, mine is the same.
Things. So yeah, mine is the same across pretty much all
I
platforms.
really like the graffiti look, though.
It is. It's great.
Put on it. Yeah, that came out well.
Yeah, it's good.
I know we say this every time, but you guys can leave us
There's topics.
comments and
Yeah.
voice messages to us and
And
let us know
on
what you
Anchor
guys
app.
want to hear. And maybe if I think it's good enough, I'll listen. If not, then sorry, your idea sucks. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No idea sucks.
We're making a Instagram though for the podcast, right, Alex?
Yes, I am working on that.
Okay.
I will basically be via social media your first connection to us. If you message, I'll read it. The other guys will then see it.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, please don't DM me saying that I'm ugly. I already know that.
We all know that.
Only keep it strictly podcast related, okay? You could say that Vinny's ugly. You could say
That's
anyone else is
true.
ugly, but me, because I already know it. Just say.
honestly, I'm very aware that I'm ugly.
I'll take any compliments though. Thank you.
So Vinny, Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah. All right. So we're Matt
getting
and I are
into
about to take
sports?
over the reins of this podcast. All right.
Getting into sports?
Yes, we
This-
are. We
this-
said anything and everything. Let's go. All right, Matt.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Kevin Durant. It just came out. It's not official yet, but he's gonna make a decision
Woj
tonight.
said it. It's basically official.
Has
Yeah.
anyone heard of Space Jam 2?
Space
We'll
Jam.
get to that in a second.
We'll get to that, but
We'll get to
Kevin
Space. Let us talk. Yeah.
So it's said that Kevin Durant will join the Brooklyn Nets along with Kyrie Irving and possibly DeAndre Jordan.
They're making some moves up there in Brooklyn, which is pretty surprising considering they made the playoffs last year. Yeah.
Yeah, this last season they made the playoffs.
got I want to say they got curb stomped, but I'm not entirely sure.
They got destroyed, but
who did they play in the first round again?
who was it? I want to say it was Philadelphia.
I was gonna say, do you remember what seed they were?
I think Brooklyn was
They're
6 maybe. They weren't
was
8.
The third seed.
I don't know. I think it was Philly.
The third seed. It was Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's a big jump to get.
It is, yeah.
I'd say 2 superstars and an all-star, basically.
Yeah, they're definitely doing some work over there.
No, Brooklyn. I mean, from a team that
were terrible a couple of years ago to playoffs this year to where they are now. But the only thing is with KD, isn't he pretty much going to be a non-factor in his first year?
Not first year.
That Achilles injury.
But it guarantees like a big name star.
It does, yeah. Ups the revenue.
Yeah. But I think
for merch sales, yeah.
Brooklyn, I mean, that's
they're
huge.
They're making some moves.
That's your little sports talk. We just wanted to throw
so
it out
yeah, so here's the only thing though is like all I gotta do though is pray for the Knicks, because I remember when they were all like, oh, we're gonna get KD, Kyrie, all these guys, it's just like blah blah blah, and now they're over here just like, well, that's not happening.
I remember Tracy Morgan went on to the show with Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
And he was all like, we're getting Zion, we're getting Kyrie, we're getting
Lol,
KD.
Zion.
Well, did that happen? No.
None of that. So realistically, could you blame Tracy Morgan for being the jinx? No, because Tracy Morgan is great.
Yeah, I love Tracy
He's hosting
Morgan.
the ESPYs this year, and I honestly can't wait for that shit.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
First year I've ever really sat and thought I might actually watch the ESPYs because Tracy Morgan is just so great. He's so funny. Mm-hmm. I feel like it'll actually be worth watching this year. Yeah.
So Joey just got up and
I'll
left.
be right back.
That was kind of random, but that was our little sports talk.
That was our.
We'll do that here and there, me and Vinny, just because.
Yeah. We're the sports nuts.
If it's football related, I'll hop in. A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, preseason's coming up, so you liking the look of your team?
Yeah. Actually, I found out I might be going to a game this year.
Really?
Ooh.
So I'm pretty happy. I'm a Raiders fan. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I think we might be going to 2 games, 1 preseason, 1 regular season game. Totally depends.
You're a lucky man.
Yeah.
Well, I found out like that some of the preseason tickets are like $20-$30 each.
Oh, I'd definitely go.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my fiance's never been to a football game, and she's a Niner fan, so of course I'm going to take her to a better game so she's not disappointed. Yeah, so that's my...
Trying not to be offended at that.
Yeah, you should be offended, you suck. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah,
I was gonna make a remark about record, but I was like, didn't we finish with the same record last year?
I think so.
Son of a bitch.
But there's one thing I kind of want to not start doing, but like maybe every once in a while if I think of one or if anyone else does. We are technically a small business. I'm going to count that as like a small entity.
In a way, yeah.
So if I love supporting smaller businesses, and there's a few that people I know are starting or that I see around, so I want to start like naming one of them.
Okay.
You guys can check them out if you feel free to. But the one that I have in mind for today is a friend of mine. He is a kind of a local rapper here that I believe makes really good music. His name's KB, Kaebee. Very good friend of mine, but he also makes clothes, which is actually why I'm mentioning it. Blessed to be stressed. So if you find him on Instagram, which is KAEBEE_, you can message him. He's selling these shirts, and honestly, they're awesome. He put a lot of thought into it. Please check him out. I'd really appreciate that, and I'm sure he would too.
Do you have any pictures? I just kind of want to see myself.
But yeah, he has bandanas, shirts. Yeah, if you guys are on Instagram, please check him out. But yeah, let's get back into our scheduled programming. So what's going on in your guys' lives? What's anything new? Anything exciting?
It was a funny thing happened to me on Wednesday. That's pretty much all there is to it.
What about you, Matt? Any new news or fun things happening in your life?
Right now?
Yeah.
Aside from being on summer vacation, obviously.
Yeah, that's like heaven right now. I'm still
feels good.
I feel like in my update video, I kind of talked about things that were gonna come. Yeah, I'm still working on like the writing process of everything, so That's to come. I'm writing my quote-unquote novel, I'm going to call it. Just because I don't know what's going to come of it. But for right now, just writing the novel itself. Hopefully one day to turn it into something bigger. But I don't want to talk too much about that because I don't know. It's more of a work in progress right now.
Hey, you ever need help, let me know.
Yeah.
What about you, Joe? Anything exciting in your life?
Nah, just work. That's basically where I've been. I haven't uploaded in 3 fucking months, so.
Well, I guess you could supplement the podcast as uploading.
Oh yeah, I mean that's something.
But an original piece of content to your YouTube channel.
I have not. No.
It's been a while.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, I've had a bunch of stuff going on.
I've just had a lot of mental shit going on, so whenever I'm not in the mental, like, in the right headspace, I don't work on my YouTube at all.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to post if I'm not feeling good about myself. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah. No, I feel it.
That makes sense.
Which is what my channel revolves around. So if I'm not feeling it, I can't.
Yeah. You know, it's like
I totally get that.
I kept trying to like make videos the last few weeks. I just wasn't feeling it. But then once we started doing the podcast, I was like, okay, I'm kind of.
I feel invigorated.
Yeah,
now.
it's like I want to
So
get back into
juiced,
it. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do this now. You know, let's record some videos. Like, let's get up there and let's do stuff.
Yeah.
The podcast is nice, you know.
It is. It's refreshing because you don't have to like really worry about being so strict on something. It's like, okay, let's just talk about whatever, you know.
But like, I don't know. It's a change of pace.
Oh yeah.
You know, from the normal like I go do my job and come home, and then I have like 2 days off, and like it's like, well, I don't know what to do. I come home, I draw for a bit, I watch TV, I go to bed, work, come home. You know, it's the same routine every day, and it's just been getting stale.
Yeah, something new in your life, you know, something energizing.
Yeah, the podcast definitely keeps it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It adds something to the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's like, it's a chance for me to slow down because now my fiance is home from school, so it's like we're hanging out most of the time and it's all like busy. Now this podcast is a chance for me at night to hop on with these guys and record. So
It's honestly for me, it just kind of functions as something to do because I'm really just sitting and doing pretty much nothing all day. So this is why, like I said in the beginning, that I'm usually so ready to do these as soon as we're done. As soon as we're done recording the next one, I'm usually so ready to do it just because it gives me something to do.
yeah,
And you know what's weird? It's like any of us were really not talking for a couple months. I think we all just kind of got busy.
I mean,
school happened for Matt and I.
School really
and you two were working.
switching up jobs and
Yeah, school and just life threw everything
I mean,
off.
life sometimes you just get stuff thrown at you, and sometimes it's like, okay, I don't have time to juggle everything. It's like I gotta stay focused on one thing, and that was school for me for a little bit. I'm assuming Vinnie too.
Yes, of course.
Like towards the end of that
School takes
year,
precedence because I'm not paying for it.
Yeah.
Another entity named my parents are, and I kind of have to go to school if they're paying for it.
No, but we're getting things back on track here.
Yeah, I'm glad.
We are, yeah.
It's nice because whenever you guys are around, I get more motivated to make a video. So
I do believe we've definitely talked about this pretty much every time we sit down to talk.
It's nice to get on footage.
Yeah.
Or some rough form, but content-wise though, I'm thinking of doing art versus gaming again, but
Bring it back or
doing it different.
Okay.
Doing it very differently.
Do you want to tell us anything or just wait?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. So I'm thinking to do more interview style.
I like that.
Let someone pick a game, not just a Nintendo NES classic game. And I'll draw the main characters from the game, something that has to do with it, and just nice little interview talking about the game's nostalgia with the person.
I like that because then it could be more personal for the
it's pretty
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, so it's kind of what I've been trying to figure out. But hopefully, we can get to recording an episode within the next month or so. So
yeah, there's a couple I want to record with you, Joe.
Oh yeah, for your health.
There's a few products I've been looking into that I want to try myself if I haven't already, and then
we could do like a 30-day thing. See how it works.
Ooh, I like that.
Record our progress.
Yeah, I'm down for that because like one big one I'll say now would be rain. I actually stopped drinking Bang after watching a Matt Lane video where I just didn't like what the owner of VPX Pharmaceuticals was saying, how his product can not only cure but prevent Alzheimer's.
Was he saying that?
And can cure mental retardation.
Is that what he was saying?
Yeah, that was in one video. I think it was from a year or two ago. But still, the fact that was a thing. So I mean, and not to say that it's a bad product, but I just don't want to back a product in which things like that have been said about it by the person creating it. I only talk and love products in which I feel strongly about. I need to know the company is a good company, they're good people, stuff like that. So I just didn't feel right about that. Yeah. So yeah, I switched to Rain, and I want to make a little video about that.
Just talk about it.
Yeah.
We haven't done a video on our progress in a while.
No,
but then again, we really haven't had any progress.
I know, I've switched up jobs and I've been hella busy.
Yeah.
But I feel like this has been a very, get to know who we are.
It's a chill podcast.
I feel like this should have been the first episode.
Well, I feel like the first episode was kind of a good one just to lure people in, and then this one's more about, hey, this is who we are.
Lure is the right word to use.
Guess, yeah.
That was
to entice people to listen.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah. Don't worry, Matt, I got you.
It's like the first sentence of a good book or an article, It's got to be like a hook. It's got to
It was kind of a hook, and now we're sitting here
just
just
paragraph 1
talking about we're paragraph 1 in it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right,
we're expecting Tuesdays for the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So every Tuesday should be the schedule, but sometimes it might get changed up a bit.
If we're feeling extra motivated, we might do more than one a week.
Yeah.
I mean,
we might.
We already got basically.
We have stuff in the pipeline that could be.
Yeah.
Ideas and things that will be executed eventually.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
we're definitely at work over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Working on stuff.
Yes.
In the studio.
Shit takes a while. Yep. Studio, aka my bedroom that I decked out.
Well, we don't have a studio.
This is basically a studio.
His room is basically a studio with a really small bed.
Yeah.
That he built it as a studio, and then he's like, cool, now I'm going to put a bed in here. And then it's my room. Which I think is awesome. This room is honestly hella dope. It's like a man cave with a bed, and that's awesome.
I tried.
I mean, you succeeded.
As much as I could.
Yeah.
I mean, we just literally slapped down a table from Walmart, and I'm now sitting in chairs.
It does. If it ain't
working,
it's working just fine.
We get a lot of awesome ideas that we're like, this will totally work.
And
then they semi-work, and the video's good, but it's just not the outcome that we wanted.
Yeah, no.
Those weren't as spicy as we thought they'd be.
Guys, we've been doing 8-bit for basically 2 years.
We've
just started posting shit.
Yeah, we've been really sitting here trying to find out what's this stuff, what's the best thing, what works for us that we're able to do, that we're able to maintain this, and we would get ideas and they just would kind of fall flat.
Yeah, it has to be things that we think are good enough to show you, the viewer, or the listener. Because if it's not good enough it could be good enough for us. We're like, oh yeah, that's decent. But if we don't think it's gonna do well for you guys or interesting enough, we're not gonna pursue that.
Also for the Flamin' Peeps video, kind of screwed the pooch a little bit on the way you would eat one of those.
Yeah.
On the not being able to find half decent trivia questions for that.
Yeah, I mean, there's
that's
3
the only
videos.
Question. Yeah.
I fully edited and just never made it. It just wasn't worth it.
We'll upload them probably one day.
One of these days.
Bloopers maybe or something like that.
Like I said, if we do
bloopers is a good majority of the content, really, which is the best part, because you could just sit there, take the piss, and have a couple of laughs.
Just do a monthly blooper reel.
But I think we found we were talking today about a possible 8-bit schedule. I think might work. I mean, it sounds really plausible.
After 2 years.
It sounds plausible, at least right now.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to test the water on it a little bit.
Yeah, but we're getting somewhere.
And we're not trying to treat this as just a YouTube channel, just a podcast. We're trying to treat this as a business in general.
In a way.
So there's a lot of the little things that are happening.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'd say like
It's not our main focus.
no.
But
But it's
No, not at
definitely.
all.
it's
I don't want to
something
call
in
it
the
like a
back of our
startup,
head.
but it's like
Honestly, it's not even really a startup.
it's a little side hustle for fun. But it's like we are trying to focus on it as much as we can.
Yeah.
At the time being, but we each have our roles in this, and we're all still learning what those are, and learning what works, like Matt said, for everyone and for you. So
because right now, basically, Matt's editing the podcast every week, at least cutting it wise, and then I'm doing the audio.
You're doing like the leveling and all that.
Yeah.
The mixing or whatever you want to call
Alex is the handler for the social media. Meanwhile, I'm over here. I don't have a role yet, so
We'll figure that out.
I
soon.
mean, it'll just come naturally.
yeah.
Figure it out.
finance.
Of course. Technically, that would work.
Ideas. We usually just ramble anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Pretty much.
And
Find
that's the
our
best part,
stories,
just
find our-
talking about something.
Oh, so I'm basically the quarterback of this whole thing, of the podcast at least.
Yeah, you could be.
I kind of dictate where the podcast is gonna go.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you ever watched a tripod?
No, I'm not.
So do you know? There's obviously the four guys, but then there's Miles. He's their producer, and he sits off to the side and tells them like, okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about this now.
I know.
We're gonna talk about this
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. The one of the podcasts I listen to, Talk is Jericho. Obviously you have Jericho and you have his guests. And Jericho kind of acts as one of the main voices on the podcast, but he's also kind of the guy who's like leads into segments, and he's just like is like kind of like that. So I figured it'd be kind of like that.
Yeah. Which I think for you though would honestly be perfect because you have these ideas and you have the balls to say, okay, Joey, you've rambled for a little too long, or Matt or me. Hey,
Shut the fuck up. Let's move on.
Yes, perfect.
We
Shut
still
up,
have
go.
Yes,
we still
perfect. Shut up. Move on.
these
Next.
4 things to talk about.
Yeah.
You can help us break up that. Plus,
Yeah.
I feel like you listen to the most podcasts out of everyone.
I listened to literally to Talk is Jericho and Spit and Chicklets, and that's about it.
Oh, I thought you listened to more.
No, that's literally it. Just those two, and it's not even every episode. It's just episodes with names that I find intriguing. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so it's growing.
Yeah, we're definitely making strides over here.
We're a fetus.
We're enjoying this though.
It's great, yeah.
It kind of makes it easier to record these.
Oh, yeah.
Just chill. It's more laid back than anything I think we've done for YouTube or.
Yeah, we don't make money from this.
No, we don't make money from anything.
I got a job. I got bills.
We don't make money from anything right now.
We put so much time and effort into this shit, but like
You think we get paid for it, but
just
no,
all
we
for
don't.
Fun, which is that's it.
I'd like to make money from this, so if you want to,
I do believe that only
send me some money.
three of us have jobs outside of this, and I don't.
Your job is staying pretty.
Not even pretty. What do you mean stay pretty?
Pretty ugly.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you. That's
not where I was going with it, but you.
That's what I was looking for.
You did that. So.
Oh, okay.
So,
What were you gonna talk about?
Space Jam 2?
No.
Oh.
Before this, no. So, did anyone see? I know you guys probably okay. The Ghostbusters made a post the other day.
Yes,
With
I
Paul.
saw
Yeah,
you
I didn't see
retweeted
this,
it.
yeah.
Holy shit!
Wait, are we talking about the same thing?
Paul Rudd.
Yes.
Yes.
Holy crap!
That's ridiculous.
Oh, God.
It wouldn't
Mic
be-
drop.
Don't drop this mic because if
Mic drop.
you drop this mic, we're in deep shit.
Like,
That is casting at its best.
oh my god, that makes me so much more excited.
I honestly didn't even know that this Ghostbusters movie was happening.
I mean,
let alone
I remember-
that Paul Rudd was gonna be in it.
Like I remember when they announced it. It was just a random trailer, just teaser
It was
trailer
just
that dropped.
the car, right?
It was the car in a shed.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. That's all it was.
I just remember the last thing I remember about Ghostbusters was the 2016 movie,
And people
it was,
hated it.
It wasn't
because
good.
they didn't do it right. I personally found the movie okay.
It
I didn't hate it. I went in, didn't expect anything from the originals, and it was basically kind of more of a cut and paste of the original movie, just a little bit
wasn't
mixed up.
amazing. It wasn't the greatest piece of
It
cinema
was
ever,
trying to be a
obviously,
2016 comedy.
but it wasn't. I wouldn't even really call it. I wouldn't even really call it okay. I didn't like it very much, honestly.
And it's not because of the cat, like...
It was not
fact
because of
that
the
there's-
cast.
The cast was good.
It wasn't because of
It
the
was
cast.
the
Chris
script.
Hemsworth is probably the best part of that movie. Leslie Jones is hilarious as always. And like Melissa McCarthy, all the other Saturday Night Live crew pretty much. It was
the story.
Just wasn't executed.
yeah, it wasn't executed
properly.
as great as amazingly as it could have been.
Yeah. It could have been better. It honestly could have.
For what the franchise is, you'd think it would be... I don't know
I
if that
think-
counts as a
I think
franchise.
Better.
It is.
In a way it is, yeah.
But, yeah.
The mistake they made was they went, let's go reboot. Reboot it with a bunch of new characters, and
Yeah.
that was it. They just rebooted it. When everyone's wanted 3. Everyone has wanted Ghostbusters 3.
The only problem with 3 is you can't really do it with the original cast anymore.
Exactly, because they've gotten so old.
Harold Ramis is dead.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Harold
Yeah,
Ramis
that guy.
Harold Ramis is dead. You don't know where the hell is Ernie Hudson these days. Dan Aykroyd is still doing his thing, and Bill Murray is being Bill Murray, being literally everything but Ghostbusters.
I've never
3.
seen any of those films, nor
Have
do
you really?
I want to. But now I kind of want to.
I've seen
Right there.
I've seen Ghostbusters 2016. Like I said, I've seen parts of Ghostbusters 1, the original. I have not seen any of Ghostbusters 2, but I've heard it's great.
It's good.
Actually,
Ghostbusters
not
2 is kind of just a...
Ghostbusters. I've heard
It's basically a copy-paste
I've
of
heard
the first one,
Ghostbusters
too.
2 is good, but I've heard Ghostbusters 1, the entire thing is great.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, it is. It is. Now, what's the 2016 Ghostbusters called? Just Ghostbusters?
It's just Ghostbusters, yeah.
Okay, so it's kind
But
of
to
like...
distinguish, we call them Ghostbusters. We just call them.
2016.
I just thought maybe
Yeah,
it had like
Ghostbusters
a...
2016.
No, it was just
With
boobs.
2016.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
He's not wrong, but
but so the reason I'm more excited for the 2020 Ghostbusters
'Cause
is it came out of nowhere. It's a sequel
It's the
to the
same universe.
originals. So it's technically the
in a
third
way, this could be
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters 2.5, like 2 or even 3 if you
It's
wanted
going
to
to
call
be
it that.
3 basically.
Shit,
But it's
bruh.
probably not going to have Ghostbusters 3 as the title.
Oh, yeah,
Ghostbusters 20
obviously not.
is what the hashtag is.
So I'm excited just hearing Paul Rudd's in it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know where this was going, right?
No.
Paul Rudd, the 50-year-old.
Pretty much.
But we knew that the original cast was at least returning. And we knew it was going to be like a new generation of Ghostbusters, but that's all we had. We're like, okay, they'll probably go teenagers.
Who's gonna be the new?
And then they announced Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd
and
dropped
that goes,
first name, and it's like,
that made me go, holy shit, they're not doing kids.
They're doing epicness.
They're doing like,
this is
adults.
amazing.
so it's going to be
But I think he's supposed to be playing a younger person.
Holy
he'll be probably
bupkis.
30s. Paul
Something
Rudd
like
can
that.
pass.
Let me just say, Paul Rudd, best looking
Yeah.
50-year-old, probably ever. Find me someone else, and I'll give you a high five.
I don't know.
I
if
don't
he's-
think you're getting a
I
high
don't know
five.
if he's 50, but
He is.
He is.
no, I don't know. No, my guy. I don't know if my guy's
Uh-uh.
50, but Andy Samberg. I think he's older, but I don't think he's 50.
I was saying, I really hope I look like Paul Rudd when I'm older. Just because
Fucking-
I will, because I have a baby-ass face.
You do.
I already have that baby face, and people already think I'm fucking
He's
12.
40.
Ah, I thought he was older.
People think I'm 12. I'm 21.
Yeah, I was gonna say. People think you're 12. They ask you that all the time. You don't you like deliver alcohol to stores or something?
Yeah.
Don't they not let you handle alcohol unless you're 21?
18, right?
18.
What the hell?
Yeah, people
I'm
suck.
27, and people think I'm 3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm 22.
But
I've never once been asked about my age. Because I apparently look the part. I don't fucking know.
And you're scary to people.
I'm not.
They see you talking to yourself, and they run away.
I'm 5'9" and I weigh 135 pounds soaking wet.
And you're talking to
I'm
yourself.
not scared. I don't talk to myself in public.
While walking really fast.
I don't talk to myself in public. I walk really fast, but I don't talk to myself in public, only in my bedroom.
Bro, you've talked in public like that before.
Once or twice, shut up.
And not to make it sound like he's crazy, but
No,
he'll
he's
like
not crazy.
think of something.
He'll quote,
I think out loud.
He'll quote shit.
Yeah,
to
which I
himself.
do too.
That too, yeah.
Like
that's
I
great.
do too, but I'm just saying mixed with the fact that he's always like running almost.
Not even. I walk very fast.
Walking so fast that it looks like he's running
Fucking
slowly.
Sonic the Hedgehog over here.
I go fast,
God.
boy.
You
Did
walk
you
so fast it looks like you're running slowly.
Did you hear
Running in
that movie
slow mo?
got...
It got pushed
Jogging.
back to
Hell yeah.
Valentine's Day.
It did, yeah.
I'm excited.
What?
I'm not.
Sonic
Sonic
got
got-
pushed
yeah.
back to Valentine's
Because
Day.
they fucked it up.
Yeah, the design was terrible.
But
I'm really not-
Ghostbusters, I'm trying to figure out who the fuck else they're gonna cast.
Yes.
If they got Paul Rudd, who the fuck else are they gonna get?
Jack Black.
Oh,
No, I'm
J-Balls.
kidding, but
that would be great.
that would be great.
What if it's the Anchorman crew?
That
The
would
only
be-
thing is
shit.
there's no
Finn Wolfhard.
I don't
Wait.
want to say that, but like if you're going with the original
Wait, what?
if you're going with sort of the original Ghostbusters, you gotta have someone for
Wait,
Ernie
what?
Hudson, and
Yeah.
none of them are Ernie Hudson.
Why is Finn Wolfhard popping up when you type in cast for Ghostbusters 2020?
I mean, realistically,
Maybe he's gonna be in the movie.
he
Maybe
could be
Maybe
like
that's my
he could
guess.
be like the voice
He'll-
of Slimer or
he'll
something.
be Paul Rudd's son.
That's
Probably.
That's what I was kind of
Like you could have Paul Rudd in there, then you would probably realistically,
I
if
think-
he'd be willing to do it, you could probably get Will Ferrell, David Koechner. That's
I
that's
don't-
literally
I don't-
most of it. And you get
listen.
Steve Carell in there as like Lewis or something.
Yeah.
That's what it is. See, we're cooking on
Yeah,
gas
you're gonna
now.
have Dan Aykroyd, Carrie Coon, Sigourney Weaver, Finn Wolfhard, Bill Murray, Paul Rudd. Well, Bill Murray's rumored, but
Bill Murray's
He's supposedly
should be there.
returning for
And
it.
should be
and
there.
Annie Potts rumored,
Annie Potts said she's returning.
and then McKenna Grace.
I don't know
Oh.
who she is.
McKenna Grace.
Well, then again, you can't really do Will
Oh.
Ferrell as a young guy.
No.
So-
You can't really do Steve Carell as a young guy either. I
Listen,
mean, have you seen that? Have you seen him?
I think this
He's
cast.
gray as fuck, if anything. That's
But he
about
still
it.
looks young.
He kind of does, yeah.
I think the cast we're gonna get for the movie though, I think they're gonna take what they had with 2016, just the females, and like kind of do that 2 guys, 2 girls. You have a mixed cast right there.
I wouldn't mind that. I think that'd be great.
That'd
I
be
think
interesting.
that's perfectly
That'd
fine.
be great.
I'm down. I think that's what everyone wanted for the 2016 version, but they didn't give us that. So
I want him to give Kate McKinnon and Leslie Jones another chance.
I think that would be
Ghostbusters
fine.
movie.
But the only thing is, then they'd have to. Would they reference back?
I kind of hope not.
No, I wouldn't.
I
want them to.
want him to just take that movie out back
Because
and just do what you do.
the thing I liked about the 2016 version, right, is the technology they came up with.
Mhm.
I like the ghost weapons. That was cool.
It
reminded
was
me
definitely
like very,
interesting, yeah.
It reminded me like very Danny Phantom-esque. So if
You're
they
right, it
if they
was.
could incorporate that with the old Ghostbusters and this new cast,
That would be pretty
That'd
cool.
be-
perfect.
That'd be awesome. That'd be pretty damn awesome.
Hey guys, you ever read the name Deborah and read it as Deborah?
No,
So-
I can't say I've ever
So
done
can
that.
we transition into a movie that
Space Jam.
pretty much
Space
staring
Jam
me
2.
in the face right
Space Jam 2.
Space
Space
Jam
Jam 2. Hey!
now? Okay, this got me excited.
All right, let's talk about Space Jam 2.
We got a cast of LeBron James as the lead,
Yes.
LeBaron?
along with Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, Klay Thompson, and then we have some WNBA stars. I don't know who they are, but I mean, still, I mean,
That pretty much just sums up the WNBA right
yeah.
there.
No hate. I mean,
No hate, not at all, but
I just really-
come on. Like, really?
I can't really name them, but
I can't either.
but that's a nice cast right there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that and imagining that team.
Yeah.
Just like, wow.
Space Jam 2. That's gonna be. I wasn't too big on LeBron being the lead, but I'm warming up to the idea. I think it's gonna be good.
I mean,
That's
well, you
sucks,
had
though,
well
to
for
be
the original
honest.
Space Jam, you had the generational talent in Michael Jordan. Now you have the next generational talent in LeBron James.
I heard
So I feel like it only makes sense.
It could suck though.
It could suck.
the original creators, the original Space Jam, did say he's like it was never meant to have a sequel.
Yeah, I mean, the story it doesn't need
It's-
one.
Yeah, there's
But-
no real story.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
yeah.
They're just
It's
kind of
basketball players and the Looney Tunes playing basketball together.
Yeah. I wonder if Michael Jordan will
Make a
return as
cameo?
yeah, a
I
cameo.
feel like he
He
would,
might.
but he wouldn't at the same time because it's Michael Jordan. I feel
He
like
could be like a coaching role. He could be in a
I feel like
coaching
he's
role
too
or
stubborn
something.
to do that.
Probably.
After credit scene.
Isn't he? He's too busy crying over at UNC.
But my question: are they going to do the 2D animation still?
They
better.
should.
That's a must.
Because if they don't,
I
there's-
don't want 3D
No,
animation.
we don't
No.
want 3D Looney Tunes, people.
No, you need to go classic because they've really only ever stayed 2D. The only time they've ever gone 3D is in the video games. Don't fucking do that
be
shit.
the video games. Be TV.
Also, supposedly Steph Curry wanted to be in the movie, but they wouldn't let him because of his
The
Under
shoe.
Armour.
Yeah, but they did
Yeah,
let
probably,
Damian Lillard, who has an Adidas, and LeBron's a Nike. So
I think Under Armour's just being an asshole.
Yeah, probably.
Probably
I
the
mean,
contracts.
Klay Thompson has like a Euro basketball shoe or somewhere over in China or something like that. But no, yeah, it's probably because of Under Armour. But I mean, Steph Curry in the movie, I wouldn't picture it
cool.
good. I like.
Honestly, yeah. Well, it would
If
be
he was
cool.
just in
He's
the
got his
background.
whole he's got holy moly going on.
Yeah, I feel like he has his own
Does
thing.
he really?
He does. Oh my god, it's
Yes.
like mini golf mixed with Wipeout.
It
Really?
looks fucking great.
It's great. I watched the last episode
did
last
you?
night with my dad. It was awesome.
Can I say one thing real quick?
Yeah.
It's going to be exactly 25 years. The day the movie comes out.
Really?
It'll be 25 years.
For Space Jam.
Really?
Yes. So
Wow.
it'll be an anniversary project.
So
We'll see.
have you guys seen Zombieland?
No.
Oh.
Oh wait, I watched it once.
No.
Well, I saw the
haven't seen
movie
it.
for the first time and I fucking loved it. Woody Harrelson is great in it, and they're making a sequel.
I was gonna say I heard Bill Murray was great in that movie.
Oh yeah, he was great in it too.
I heard
Bill
he just-
Murray's good in everything. Can we
Dude.
just get that out of the way?
Dude, he supposedly just walked onto set one day, and
They
they're
wrote a-
like, yeah, let's put him in the movie.
Yeah, I mean it worked.
They literally just go to his
I mean,
mansion,
it-
and he's just there. He's like, hey,
I'm
Yeah.
Bill Murray. Yes,
but
we
that-
know who you are, Mr. Murray.
They're
You want to be
making
in the
a
movie? Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
They're making a sequel called Double Tap, and it's like I think it's
Wait,
like
what?
10. It's called Zombieland Double Tap.
Huh.
It's like 10 years after the original, so I'm excited for that after watching the original. I mean, I thought it was pretty damn funny and entertaining as hell, so I'm excited for that. And, you know, the whole cast is returning.
Can we all agree on the best movie Bill Murray's in is Osmosis Jones?
oh fuck yeah.
Yes, Osmosis
you.
Jones is great.
Fucking love that shit.
Every day the sub was in health class. Fucking chuck on
Osmosis-
Osmosis Jones. Every goddamn day, and it never, the whimsy never wore off.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I
It is.
haven't watched that in a while.
August 7th, 2001.
Really?
It was been out for a long time, yeah. Due for a sequel in 2 years? No, I'm kidding.
They
I'm
did
kidding.
a sequel.
Oh, did they?
No.
Oh, they did a show.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys ever watch the show?
No, I
No,
never.
I
I
didn't.
Dude,
never
that
watched the
shit
show.
was Kids WB.
Oh, that's why.
Saturday mornings.
I didn't watch a ton of WB.
I just
The
like
only-
that Kid Rock was Kidney Rock, number one.
The only kids WB that I watched was Pokemon, and that's about it.
Dude, my kids' WB viewing would be like Pokemon, Looney Tunes, Batman sometimes. Yeah, Osmosis Jones. That was one of them.
The
Lucha
one
Lucha.
with the kid
Oh,
with,
yes.
with the electric powers. And,
Static Shock.
yes.
Yo.
But Osmosis Jones had a great cast. It had Chris Rock, Lawrence Fishburne. It had Kid Rock. It had Chris Elliott. It had Uncle fucking Cracker.
Who did he play?
Kidney Rock number 7.
Nice.
But like, I mean, that's like a decent cast right there.
Yeah. And then it had Bill Murray,
And
obviously.
it had William Shatner
It all took place inside of Bill Murray.
and Brandy. Yeah, that's why I didn't mention.
I was
him.
like, wait, what? Who did he voice? And then you just
Himself.
said it took all places inside of him. Yeah.
Well, not himself, but you know,
Yeah, it took place in him.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
right up inside his booty hole.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Bill Murray fan, but he's all right.
He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oops,
Excuse you.
drank a lot of soda. Sorry.
Yeah, we've all been kind of.
Oh, that was a lot. So
We've been eating and drinking like shit today. Let's not beat around the bush. I remember when 8-bit was just a dumb concept that us three had in animation class.
yeah.
When we weren't
It was-
actually working, which was pretty much all the time, we.
Hey, well, I was making bangers
Hey,
back
we-
then, bro.
So were all of us. We were
had
all
a great
good.
movie. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you sent me the
guys
link.
had a great movie in animation class. I wasn't there. I got put in the advanced class. It wasn't even advanced animation.
Fucking who?
It was advanced animation. It wasn't even advanced animation. It was IB art, and I fucking hated it.
where are you going?
To the bathroom.
I just remember.
For those of you that couldn't see, I was standing up mid sentence.
Right behind Joey. Awkwardly.
Yes.
I remember I came up here one time and Joey was just like, "You want to join our little like YouTube group we're forming?"
I felt like fucking Nick Fury.
And then, yeah, and forming the Avengers. And you're all like, "I have this guy coming, this guy." I'm like, "Wait, they all know each other. I'm gonna be like this new kid on the block, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know any of you.
Well, that's me
But then I realized
you and the other two
Yeah.
with similar names. I don't know your names. Sorry if you're
Chris and
listening to
Christian.
this.
Yeah.
You don't know my name either, so
Like, but I thought
Thanks.
all of you guys knew each other, so I was like, yeah, I'll join, I guess. And I was like so
Sure.
worried, but then I realized like no one, like only like you were kind of putting like different groups together, and it just
Yeah, I told
Happened
you it
to
was
fall.
gonna be fine.
yeah.
I
Well,
told
you
you-
never told me like, oh, everybody doesn't know each other.
I told you
I mean-
we're all gonna get along.
Yeah, I never said we weren't. It
No,
was
I
just
got
kinda, like,
beef with that Vinnie kid. No, really, we went and got burgers one time. It was great. Yay, dad jokes.
All right, so what I missed?
I said I got beef with you.
You
Yeah,
know?
we got
Yeah,
to
one
get
time we
burgers.
went and got burgers.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that was fun.
Which time? We do it all the time.
We do. Yeah. No, but seriously, did I miss anything or?
Do you want to hear something new?
Sure, let's
Sure, why
do
not?
something new.
There's a possibility Kevin Durant will engage in a sign-and trade swap with Brooklyn and Golden State, saying he signs with Golden State, but then they trade him over and we get something in return.
So what would we get?
I don't know. Maybe a young player. I don't
That
know.
would be. I'm really intrigued to see what they would get for that.
Yeah.
Like what could possibly match the
I mean,
value of
nothing will, but at least we get something.
what gets relatively close to matching the value of Kevin.
Yeah,
of
I
Kevin
mean,
Durant.
at least we're not just losing him.
Yeah, at least we're not
for
just
nothing.
losing him through free agency. Just like that's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
No.
At least the Warriors get something out of it.
No. Oh yeah. By the way, podcast. If you couldn't tell, I'm a Golden State fan, but I'm also an Indiana fan. So.
Any reason for that, or is there like this is just another team that you root for?
I just kind of grew up watching both Golden State and Indiana. Like those were the two teams I like drifted towards. I think I like the way Indiana it's all like about team and grit and grind and all that.
It's like both of the teams that you root for are very heavy on teamwork.
Yeah, and I really like that.
Like they
From a
pass
team?
they pass the ball, they spread the love
it's
around.
not. I mean, Golden State.
makes the dream work.
And like for me at least basketball was never really big in my house, and as a result I really don't like it that much. As a matter of fact, I remember very, very vividly that every time the Warriors were playing back when they were awful, which is not very long ago actually when you think about it too much, my dad, sister, and I used to play a game called Guess How Much the Warriors Are Losing By. So we'd all have our numbers, we'd all have our guesses, we'd turn the channel, we'd check the score, and be like, oh, he was closest. This is like, oh yeah, I remember. We used to make a game out of it, but now we're here, and I guess we can say 3-5 about two Bay Area teams now.
Yeah. No, the Bay Area, man.
Yeah.
They've had some great years in the
The
last.
2010s has been a pretty good decade.
Yeah, for
for-
the Bay Area sports.
For the most part. I mean,
Yeah.
there have been a couple of downers.
Yeah, but I mean that's gonna come with
Yeah.
any team.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I do decide to watch basketball, not even very. I watch the Golden State Warriors mainly because they're I don't even want to say the local team, but yeah.
Oh, can we say we found this board game?
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
we were.
fucking great.
This was kind of the reason we did this. We were gonna talk about board games at some point.
But yeah, we found this board game called One Night Ultimate Werewolf. Holy
Technically,
shit.
Joey found
I
it
found
and
it.
introduced it to us.
Actually,
And-
I found no.
Did you?
No.
No. I found it. No, I found it. This game has spawned a couple of good screaming matches between us. And we all just played it for the first time together today.
Part of me wants to play it once on a podcast.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
It's fun though.
But
It is. It's very fun.
It's pretty fun and it's quick. I like that.
I like the quickness of it too. Yeah.
It's not like Monopoly where it's like a 3-hour game and it's a drag.
Where it makes
Like,
you
this
want
is
to
fun.
kill yourself.
It's literally 3 to 10 players, 10 minutes each game. You can play multiple games, obviously. Ages 8 and up.
That's usually what we did.
Yeah.
We set aside a time when we had to wait for a camera to charge. In between stuff, we sat and we played it, and it was like, okay, we got it. Okay, one more round. Okay, one more round. Okay, one more round. Okay, fine, one more round. We want to see what happens when this, and this happens.
But see, what makes this funny, you ask, is that Vinny
Yeah.
he refused
I did
to
not.
play.
Okay, I did not refuse to
He
play
had
it.
no interest. In
I had
playing.
no interest.
That's the
in
same
playing
as refusing to play.
Yeah.
The way you
No.
worded it.
No,
it's
it's
not.
The way you worded it, though, you were like, no.
The day I said, "Hey, we gotta play this," it sounded like you're like, "Fuck that."
You literally
No,
said no.
no,
You said,
no.
I'm
I
not doing
said-
that.
It sounded
He
like
said-
I said I'm already not looking forward to this.
That's what he said. He said, "Oh, I'm not looking forward to
I
it."
meant it as
Look forward to
I meant it
anything.
as a joke.
Yeah.
Honestly,
He never said he wasn't gonna play
it
it.
honestly was just like no. I never just said out and out no.
I don't know. I thought you did.
That's not. That's
Sometimes
not at all what I
feels
said.
Like it.
You know, I was saying it more along the lines of just like I'm not looking forward to this.
Did you put that in our group chat or was it Snapchat?
It was in the group.
I thought it was Snapchat.
I feel like it was in
No,
the
it was a
group.
group chat.
Yeah.
No, it was Snapchat because it's not here.
Are you sure?
Sure. Keep
Yeah.
scrolling up, you idiot.
Dude, I'm already
How many times have I called you an idiot in this podcast?
into June 10th.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that probably was on Snapchat.
Maybe it was Snapchat then. That's why we gotta start saving our combos on Snapchat.
Yeah, you idiot.
Takes one to know one.
So you called yourself an idiot then because you called me one earlier.
Exactly.
We're all idiots.
So you're the idiot.
Yeah. We're idiots talking into a microphone. This is literally the basis of this whole thing.
And we are 4 dudes. Each of us have dicks.
Which
See,
is
I think that's why we can't upload it to YouTube.
no.
Why?
We'll be
Isn't that a violation of
two jokes like that
guidelines?
isn't gonna nuke the entire podcast.
2 jokes.
I mean, rather put it there than not. you
I mean,
know?
enough jokes about it is gonna nuke the entire thing.
It's a joke.
Yeah,
It's just a joke. Yeah, literally, that's the problem.
I know, but isn't there like a policy on
Boo.
YouTube now against like
It's like-
Boo!
sexual
Fuckity who.
content? I mean, it's not sexual content.
It's not
but, like,
sexual content. We're
it's sexual
saying
jokes.
the word dick.
Yeah.
That's not like it's not like it's a visual podcast and we're whipping them out on camera. It's not. That's just not what it is. Because if it was, I know a lot of us would probably be in serious trouble with family. I know I would, but that's beside the point. So this was a very nice get to know us kind of episode.
You can get to know us more on our social medias.
But yeah, thanks for listening,
Boys and boyettes. Just kidding. Those are girls. What?
I was just like, what?
Because you know how people say dude and dudettes? That's why I was
Yeah.
like boyettes.
Boyette was the last name of the bully from that one episode of South Park that got out of juvie and wanted to kill the 4 main guys.
Yep, no one knows that reference. So we're going to move on.
The South Park nuts know it, and if you knew it, congrats. I love you.
But yeah, thank you for watching. You can follow us on our social medias, which you should have known if you were here last week. But if you weren't, who wants to go first?
I guess I will. You can follow me on Twitter at 4GG_TV, and at YouTube you can go subscribe at MixMatt. I have cool videos coming or might be posted with these guys right here, so stay tuned or go watch them.
Yeah, you can find me over on YouTube at BlueJ Gaming, BLUE, the letter J Gaming. If you can't find any of these guys' links anywhere on YouTube, just go to my channel, check the channel section, and all their channels are right there. Just easy hub for everything.
Yes.
And then my Twitter, Instagram, all BlueJ Gaming. So, yeah.
For mine, it is on Instagram. Soon, SOON, the number 2, X, fat boy.
You're forgetting the letter B.
What?
It's soon to be.
Oh, yeah.
Fat boy. God
Same
damn
fucking
it.
thing. Soon to the letter B.
The letter X.
I just said X fat boy.
Fair enough. All right.
You'll figure it out.
And
I believe you guys are smart.
YouTube, same thing?
Yes,
YouTube, it was
YouTube,
the same
same
thing?
thing.
Okay. And for myself, you can follow me on twitch.tv at True Random Dumbass. On YouTube at SRD. You probably won't find it. Just go to Joey's channel and just use that.
Use mine as a
And
hub.
for both Twitter and Instagram, the Instagram, which I barely use, the only thing I do is really plug the podcast. It is SRD on YT. That is the letters SRD on and the letters YT.
Should we say like what we do on our channels? Because I don't think we've ever said that.
We'll do that another episode.
I mean, I'll mention mine. Mine is health, fitness, and just personal
Health,
well-being,
fitness, personal well-being,
lifestyle
with
stuff.
with videos possibly featuring both Joey and myself, and possibly Matt at some point.
But yeah, my channel's more pop culture, art centric. So more like movies, game based, just kind of that stuff. I don't post gaming much there anymore, but if you want to check out any of my art pieces, head over there.
Speed drawings.
Yeah.
Which are they all turn out pretty good.
Yep. And I usually post the picture on Instagram afterwards. So, yeah.
Yeah, cool. My channel is kind of a mix of everything. That's where the kind of name
Hence
comes
the
from.
name.
Yeah. I don't know. I do food reviews. I do kind of talk about TV shows. One that
He did a ton of videos about Full Metal Alchemist.
I was waiting for you to say that. I don't know. Probably a lot of movie reviews will be coming. But yeah, it's kind of just, like I said, a mix of different things.
Meanwhile, for me, on YouTube, they're normally just live stream replays, so don't expect a lot of original content unless it's already up there, because I'm not going to get rid of any of that stuff. It was gaming back before I realized that gaming on YouTube is pretty much dead. Unless you were already established in the game before it died, in which case you're probably doing just fine.
Like Poods?
Yes, exactly like Poods. And on Twitch, well, it's Twitch, so there's only really one thing you can do on Twitch, and that is obviously go on chat roulette. Obviously. But that's not what I do. I play video games like everybody else. And am I good at them? No. But it doesn't matter. So,
It's all fun.
yeah, it's all fun and games, dare I say.
But yeah, I guess that's it, guys.
Should be about it, yeah.
Hopefully you all enjoyed, and we will see you next week.
Yes.
Stay sexy.